Good evening. I'm Rob Weech, Fire Chief for Polk County Fire Rescue. I'd like to welcome you to our annual 2020 Awards and Recognition Ceremony. We're doing it a little bit different this year because of the pandemic that's going on with our nation, but we got a lot of great awards. We got a lot of events that happened that we'd like to recognize, and we're looking forward to it. Hope you are as well.
Thank you, Chief Weech. I'm very honored to present the first award this year at our appreciation. Our first award this year is our Citizen Certificate of Appreciation, which is awarded to a citizen whose actions contributed to the mission of Polk County Fire Rescue Division. We are honored to present two awards this year. First, we would like to recognize Aaron Hall. Aaron's enthusiasm and support for our mission is a continual encouragement to the men and women of Polk County Fire Rescue. Along with continually showing support for Polk County Fire Rescue, this year during the height of the global pandemic, Aaron crafted and delivered signs of support and love to every single Polk County Fire Rescue station. He funded these signs himself. Aaron, we thank you for your contributions, and we're so glad you're an honorary part of our family.
Thank you, Chief Parnell. We would now like to recognize Pastor Arthur Hanley and William Bramberg for our second Citizen Certificate of Appreciation Award. On October 8th, during the late night hours, Polk County Fire Rescue crews were dispatched to a structure fire in Winter Haven. Upon arrival on scene, crews found a fully involved fire that had spread to the adjacent mobile home. As soon as crews arrived on scene, they were notified that Arthur and William had pulled an elderly female resident from the mobile home while it was on fire. For this selfless and heroic act, we honor these two gentlemen this year.
Our next award category is the Agency and Partnership Award. This is awarded to a public safety agency for providing exceptional service during their assistance to Polk County Fire Rescue and its members. Tonight, we would like to honor Mission Barbecue. The staff at the Lakeland Mission Barbecue location has always supported Polk County Fire Rescue for special events and in times of need with meals for our crews. Thank you, Mission Barbecue, for your continued support and investment into Polk County Fire Rescue and our mission to provide excellent service to the community.
Thank you, Assistant Chief Parnell. Also receiving an Agency and Partnership Award, we would like to recognize Polk County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Dwayne Tompkins for his outstanding knowledge, support, and guidance that he has given during the founding of Polk County Fire Rescue's Small Unmanned Aircraft System Program, also known as the Drone Program. Sergeant Tompkins took the time to provide a wealth of guidance and expertise with the development of our program, which included the requirements for pilots, numerous documents to review, and the development of our standard operating guidelines. The use of Polk County's Fire Rescue's drone has brought the agency to the forefront of the industry by providing a useful tool in both wildland and building fire mitigation, as well as search and rescue and real-time photos for incident command. Thank you, Sergeant Tompkins and Polk County Sheriff's Office, for your continued support and partnership.
Thank you, Chief Weech. For our Community Service Award is awarded to a member for devotion of their personal time toward community-oriented projects or provides a great service to the community through a significant single act or series of actions performed. These acts reflect favorably upon the agency and may be performed while either off-duty or in a manner not expected as part of the member's normal duties. Tonight, we would like to recognize Joyce Brock. Joyce began her career with Fire Rescue in 2003 as a Chief's Administrative Assistant, where she excelled. Later, Joyce enrolled in the classes required for fire inspector and received her certification. She has been working in the Fire Prevention Bureau, where she has also excelled. For the last few years, Joyce has taken on the role as our United Way representative. The United Way is a great organization, and Joyce works tirelessly to make each campaign successful. The United Way has several programs that benefit our local community in need. Through Joyce's efforts, many of those needs have been met. Joyce truly has had a positive impact on the community, as well as a very positive reflection on Polk County Fire Rescue. For those reasons and many others, we award Inspector Joyce Brock the Polk County Fire Rescue Community Service Award. And now, a few words from Joyce.
While serving as the coordinator for United Way for the Fire Services Department, I have seen some of the projects United Way funds, and I've met some of the people that United Way helps, and it's been an honor to be able to serve in this small capacity, and I thank the Fire Services for recognizing the efforts with United Way. The real thanks need to go to all the people that send in pledges this year, because their generosity is how United Way will be able to help people next year. So, big thank you to everybody that sent in a pledge card this year.
This year, we would like to recognize 6 groups for unit citations. These are awarded to specific work groups who demonstrate exceptional professionalism and exemplary skills during the performance of a coordinated action, fire rescue service, or operation. Tonight's first unit to be recognized includes Raph Fatone, Deputy Chief of Medical Services, Dr. Paul Banerjee, the Medical Director, Training Officer Josh Colon, Battalion Chief Ken Williams, Brianna Campion, the Community Paramedic Administrator, Health and Safety Officer Mark Bradshaw, and Donald Altman, the EMS Logistics Manager. In late January, when coronavirus, COVID-19, lockdowns, social distancing, and face masks were a China problem, Polk County Fire Rescue's Office of Medical Direction started preparing for a just-in-case scenario. Prior to unavailability and inflated costs, logistics began ordering additional PPE. The first email describing this new threat and recommended precautions was sent out to the field. COVID-19 required a different, advanced approach to properly protect our valued employees while they administered appropriate medical attention. Direction on how to mitigate a medical response changed almost daily as new evidence presented itself from the scientific community. The Office of Medical Direction was tasked with developing and implementing best practices to combat the disease while protecting our team members. As surrounding fire rescue agencies experienced crushing employee absenteeism, PCFR maintained full staffing for all first-line response units while continuing full operational status. Polk County Fire Rescues averaged only 5 members quarantined at any given time and never had more than 20 members quarantined at the height of infections. Dr. Banerjee oversaw the division's medical response, continually monitoring and revising protocols based upon latest data. He spearheaded the acquisition of new and advanced ventilators and advanced in-house antibody and antigen testing, with results coming in 24 to 48 hours. Josh Colon developed the PCFR COVID-19 toolkit for field response, developed employee shift testing guidelines, and the clinical care guideline viral alert specific to COVID-19. Ken Williams oversaw exposure and infection control tracking and employee scheduling, administered the antigen testing for employees, provided continuous employee support to ensure proper assignment of work comp, administrative leave, and serves as the employee patient advocate. Brianna Campion developed employee shift testing guidelines, then developed and oversaw employee antigen and antibody testing. She also developed county employee isolation and return to work guidelines. Mark Bradshaw has been our advisor on COVID response and the lead administrator for employee antigen testing. And Donald Altman has ensured the acquisition and management of needed PPE, assisted in the development of the apparatus disinfection process, and has offered guidance for ventilator procedure and procurement and other supplies needed to be specific to the COVID response. Thank you for your service. Our second unit citation is in conjunction with the previous award. We would like to recognize our COVID-19 testing paramedics, which include Mike Darrow, Brian Lynch, Ashley Lewis, Amanda Reynolds, Craig Morans, Jessica Ray, Jamie Pines, Lisa Griffiths, Doug Clemens, Paul Stock, Tyler Weaver, Morgan Adams, Chris Campbell, Kevin Culpepper, Tom Coons, Adam Bracewell, Andy Long, Public Education Assistant Dorothy Smith, and all of our CERT volunteers. In May, Polk County Fire Rescue launched a COVID-19 antibody testing project as part of the county's effort to regulate and minimize the exposure of the virus to its employees. The antibody testing project provided testing for all county employees, the Polk County Sheriff's employees, city employees from our municipalities throughout Polk County as well. Testing sites were set up at several locations to accommodate employees working throughout the county. This project involves several groups within Polk County Fire Rescue. A team of paramedics drew blood from the testing, often coming in on their days off to assist. Community Emergency Response, or CERT team members, served as scribes, checking in participants, and maintaining paperwork at testing sites. Approximately 20 CERT members participated. Public Education Officer Dorothy Smith managed the check-in procedures at the Bartow test site and assisted with operating mobile testing at county offices and city departments for testing large office groups. For their commitment and excellence to the mission of Polk County Fire Rescue, we recognize and thank the team of paramedics, Dorothy Smith, and our CERT members. Our third unit citation award recipients are our training captains. They include Billy Williams, Glenn Anderson, Jason Drinkard, Mark Pylon, Jared Van Hoek, Darius Livingston, Shane McClure, Garrett Parnell, and Josh Colon. This year, these training officers have redefined the image of training within Polk County Fire Rescue. They're working diligently to blend the foundation from past years with their own interpretation of new training divisions. The training division introduced new learning platforms, which has increased productivity, built organizational morale, and established trusting relationships within the crews. Our training division is a cohesive group that works together and plans training throughout the year to further the mission of Polk County Fire Rescue. Thank you for your service. Our next citation recognizes the work of Ben Casista and Stevie Vanover. Deputy Chief Ben Casista is responsible for the planning functions within Fire Rescue. Stevie Vanover is the data analyst who works with Ben. During the past year, this team has been crucial in moving the Fire Rescue Division into the future by automating several critical data reports and processes. Previously, data was mostly used as a historical performance indicator. Now, through their actions, the data is used as key decision-making tools for future projects and programs, as well as monitoring current activities for effectiveness. The planning team has moved the division many steps forward towards being more data-driven and with quantifiable results-oriented activities. The data they provide was critical to the successful ambulance service accreditation received this year by Polk County Fire Rescue. Our next two unit citations are recognizing crews from rescue calls. Tonight we recognize and thank Engineer David Anderson, Engineer Gerald Mobley, Firefighter Evan Hickson, and Battalion Chief Lee Stringer. This unit citation is for successfully rescuing a patient from a house fire. On January 25th, a little after 3 a.m., the crews from Rescue 7 and Squad 7 were dispatched to a medical call. The crews had been there a few times prior for a medical alarm, so they were familiar with the patient. As the crews arrived, they noticed that there was a door in the carport that was cracked open and that the lights were on inside the home. The crews got their medical equipment together and proceeded to walk to the carport door. They noticed a light haze outside, but there was a lot of fog in the air. Once the team opened the door, white smoke poured out from the house. They noticed a lady sitting in a walker several feet inside the house. She was screaming that she could not walk or breathe. The crews rushed inside the smoke-filled house without any suppression gear, while one firefighter ran back to the truck to put on the gear and get an air pack to find and fight the fire. The remaining team lifted the patient over their shoulders and pulled her outside, placing her onto a stretcher. The crews determined that the patient had placed her oven into a self-cleaning mode and had left several items inside the oven. Those items melted and then caught fire. The patient was transported for medical evaluation. Without the quick actions of these two crews on scene, the outcome would have been much worse. We recognize and thank these teams for their heroic effort that night. Our final unit citation award tonight takes us back to New Year's Eve last year to a multi-unit call. We recognize Captain Alex Smith, Driver Engineer Christina Lambert, firefighters David Jackson, Anthony Brower, and Ladayron Wilson. We also recognize Driver Engineer Gary Bales, firefighters Cody Manier, Scott Starr, Tyler Rucker, and Joseph Urbick. From Squad 38, we recognize Captain Pete Lobby, Driver Engineer James Everetts, and firefighter Greg Wilkerson. And on this call was Battalion Chief Ben Casista. Unit 20 had Captain Ced Elamatur, driver engineer Jason Dilley, and firefighters Jean-Marc Cartereau, Michael Garcia, and Brett Janelle. And safety captain that evening was Darius Livingston. On New Year's Eve, units from Battalion 2 were dispatched to a reported structure fire with entrapment. While responding, dispatch advised the victim was located in a bedroom and had been asleep. This information came from the caller, the victim's wife, who was trying to wake her husband from outside the home. She told dispatch that smoke and fire conditions were inside the house. Arriving on scene, Engine 42 and Rescue 42 reported heavy smoke conditions from the eaves, and fire was present. Polk Sheriff's deputies, who had first arrived on the scene, had broken the window to the room where the victim was reported to be. They attempted a rescue but exited the structure due to smoke conditions. Bat Chief Ben Casista assumed command of the fire at that point, and Captain Alex Smith and firefighters Wilson and Jackson made entry into the master bedroom through the window and completed a primary search of the room. No victims were found. Captain Smith and firefighter Brower then made entry into the structure through the door for a primary search of the remainder of the structure. While this was going on, Casista redeployed a hot hand line to the Bravo, or left side of the structure, where the main body of fire was located. There he made an exterior fire attack through a window, knocking down the fire with approximately 200 gallons of water. Engine 33's team laid a supply line to Engine 42 and Engine 33 crew members, then took over the attack line from Battalion 2. Interior crew firefighters located the victim approximately 15 to 20 feet from the door and pulled him to safety. The victim was in critical condition with burns covering the majority of his body. A trauma alert was called and Rescue Team 33 began patient care. For their heroic effort, these teams are recognized tonight, and we thank you.
Thank you, Mayanne. Our next award is the Meritorious Service Award, which is awarded to the members who perform their duties under extraordinary or difficult circumstances over a period of time. It may also be awarded for performance that greatly exceeds the standard of expectations of the assignment, improves the safety, efficiency, or effectiveness of the agency. A member that exhibits a high degree of professional excellence may also be eligible for this award. This year, we are honored to have 2 individuals selected for their actions in the field. At this time, we would like to recognize Captain Brianna Campione. 2020 presented our nation with an emerging and invasive COVID-19 pandemic status, directly affecting Polk County Fire Rescue's operations, employees, families, and partner agencies. As surrounding fire rescue agencies experienced crushing employee absenteeism based on assumptive diagnosis and blind faith hysteria, Brianna Campione, in conjunction with Polk County Fire Rescue Medical Director Dr. Paul Banerjee, instituted department-wide COVID-19 specific antibody and antigen testing. There was no easy task, as very few reliable and affordable testing centers were available at the time to process a high volume of test requests. Not satisfied with the area hospital and clinic test results taking up to 2 weeks to process, Brianna used her resources and found a local lab qualified to do the needed COVID-19 testing with a contractual return of results within 48 hours. Finding the lab may have been the first step, but it certainly was not the last or the easiest. Next, Brianna had to develop a protocol that both supported the Centers for Disease Control testing guidelines and an ease of testing for a large fire rescue workforce. Brianna mobilized her community paramedic program to facilitate and schedule the workforce needed for the required testing. At the same time, Brianna and Dr. Banerjee capitalized on the available data to begin the analytical data interpretation and writing for a planned scientific paper with publishing expectations. This in-house testing with rapid results was a great success. This success translated into literally thousands of overtime hours being avoided while simultaneously ensuring employees and their families peace of mind as they continue to serve and citizens and visitors of Polk County. Soon county management took notice and soon requested an expansion of the testing program to other county divisions. Thereafter, Brianna was tasked with developing the county's COVID-19 testing and return to work policy that is currently in use for all county employees. Brianna Campione demonstrated initiative to be solving a problem, and doing so simultaneously saved hundreds of thousands of dollars in workforce sweat. in unnecessary overtime while providing definitive assurances to all county employees and their families that Polk County Administration cares about their safety and are committed to reducing exposure risk during unprecedented pandemic. We thank you for your dedication and tireless work to help improve the division and contribute to our mission. We would also like to recognize Captain Eric Adams. Captain Adams was asked to fill the role of logistics manager. From the first day that Eric stepped into the role of logistics manager, he did not have the attitude, "I'm only temporary." He has taken the role very serious and is making great strides to advance the logistics section. Captain Adams, using his organizational skills, his attention to detail, and his analytical thought processes, has made the logistics section successful and a smooth transition. Eric takes the time to do his due diligence with finding the correct answer to many technical problems and issues. He reviews the data presented to him, conducts his own fact-finding, and presents a factual, data-driven, and timely response to the issue at hand. Eric will always be truthful and makes the best decision for our agency. Captain Adams has earned the respect from all the ranks within the agency. He has proven to be humble when dealing with many different personality types, yet he has shown to be steadfast with his decisions on all the issues. We thank you for your dedication and tireless work to help improve the division and contribute to our mission. The Medal of Valor is our next award category and is awarded to a member who exhibits extraordinary courage, bravery, or devotion to a duty by consciously exposing themselves to imminent danger despite great risk to their own life in an effort to protect or save the life of another individual. This year we are honored to recognize Nicholas Hall and Ann Glokauer, selected for their quick actions. On October 19, 2019, Medic 31 received a fire standby call with Lakeland Fire Department. Medic 31 was first to arrive on scene with a working house fire with heavy smoke showing from all sides of the structure. A bystander advised the crew that her mom was still inside the home and she was unable to get out on her own. Without hesitation, Paramedic Hall ran into the front door where he encountered heavy smoke conditions inside the home and was unable to see past the front door due to the darkness. Paramedic Hall called out for the occupant several times before hearing her yell back. At this point, realizing there was a viable occupant, Paramedic Hall made his way through the darkness and heavy clutter by constantly yelling for the occupant as he using her voice for guidance. He eventually made his way to her in an adjacent room and was able to reach out and feel her arm through the darkness. Paramedic Hall then grabbed her and pulled her back out to safety through the front door. Upon exiting the structure, he was met by firefighter Glokauer, who began patient care. The patient was in stable condition. A few minutes later, a Lakeland Fire Department crew member brought out 2 unresponsive dogs and gave them to the Medic 31. Paramedic Hall and firefighter EMT Glokauer immediately began CPR and placed the dogs on the PET O2 mask carried on the unit. They would revive one of the dogs. The revived dog was given to the homeowner's daughter, who then took it to a nearby vet. Medic 31 continued to monitor the patient. Paramedic Hall and firefighter EMT Glokauer acted with courage and without hesitation in their duties. For their quick actions, decisiveness, and utmost professionalism, we thank you and we honor you.
Thank you, Chief Weech. The Cadet Member of the Year Award is nominated by field personnel and is awarded to a Polk County Fire Rescue Cadet member who performs at the highest level throughout the year. This year, we would like to honor and recognize Braden Carmack. Cadet Carmack is a dedicated and tenacious member of Polk County Fire Rescue Cadet Program. He continuously shows great interest in the fire service and dedicates his time and effort to the program. Braden maintains a great attitude and strives to be an all-around better person. He spends much of his time riding along and learning from Polk County Fire Rescue crews, where he is always well received. During his time in the cadet program, he has improved his grades, overall decision making, and attitude at home. Braden is a prime example of how the Polk County Fire Rescue Cadet Program can better a young adult. This year we honor your focus and dedication to the division and the profession. We look forward to your bright future in the public safety field.
I'm honored to receive this Cadet of the Year award. I want to thank everyone that I've ridden with for taking consideration of giving me this Cadet of the Year award. The cadet program has meant a lot to me because I take a lot of pride in it, and it helps me learn a lot of life skills and teaches me how to do things differently than a normal person would.
Thank you, Chief Fredericks. The Civilian Member of the Year award is awarded to the agency member who is not classified as a firefighter, paramedic, or EMT personnel, and who have performed at the highest level expectation throughout the year. I am pleased to be able to present this year's Civilian Member of the Year to Equal Opportunity Diversity Representative Sharon Mathis. Ms. Mathis has been instrumental in increasing diversity into Polk County Fire Rescue with her inclusive energy and professional ingenuity. She has been successful in working with Polk County's Community Relations Advisory Council, and together they have seen tremendous results in introducing both Polk County Fire Rescue and the firefighting career to both diverse and economically challenged individuals living inside of Polk County. Ms. Mathis takes a personal interest in every candidate accepted to the program, providing both leadership and guidance as needed. Polk County continues to be a best practice model in the recruiting and hiring of a diverse workforce as a direct result of her efforts. This year, we would like to recognize Sharon Mathis for her tireless work ethic and performance. For your dedication and expertise, we honor you. I'd also like to personally thank you for your efforts and outstanding results. This year, I'm honored to be awarding a second Civilian Member of the Year award. This year, we would like to recognize Elaine Stogner for her tireless work ethic and performance. Elaine has been a vital, long-standing member of the Polk County Fire Rescue's team. Her expertise and her customer service has always been second to none. Not everyone can witness the tireless efforts that take place behind the scenes of the agency. For your dedication and your expertise, we honor you. Thank you, Elaine. This year, we would like to begin a new tradition of presenting a Recruit Member of the Year award. This will be awarded to a recruit member of the Polk County Fire Rescue who has been recognized by his own peers to have shown great teamwork, attitude, and a willingness to learn and grow. Today, we recognize recruit Clayton Stepp for his perseverance through his time in the Proactive Diversity and Recruitment Training Program. Toward the end of Clayton's training, he experienced a medical emergency that required an emergency appendectomy surgery. And during post-surgery pain, Clayton continued class and made excellent grades. Clayton Stepp showed you can overcome obstacles if you have enough perseverance in your heart to achieve your utmost goals.
Thank you again, Chief Weech. This year, we would like to present Charles Toller with the Rookie Member of the Year award. This will be awarded to a rookie member of Polk County Fire Rescue who has been recognized by his peers to have shown great teamwork, attitude, and a willingness to learn and grow. In Charles's first year as a member of Polk County Fire Rescue, he has proven to be a great asset to the agency through his toughness and determination. This past summer, during a missing person search and rescue, he ran 2 miles in uniform through rough, swampy terrain to make initial contact. Once he and his partner located the missing kayaker, he entered the water and began to provide patient care, going the extra mile. Charles has shown great potential and upheld the core values of Polk County Fire Rescue. The Sworn Member of the Year award is awarded to a sworn member of Polk County Fire Rescue who performed at the highest level of expectation throughout the year. We are honored to select Captain Dean Molnar as the 2020 Sworn Member of the Year. Captain Dean Molnar embraces the challenges of his profession and is the first to offer help to those in need. Captain Molnar provides the highest level of service to the residents of Polk County and embraces the values of Polk County Fire Rescue. Captain Molnar performs and lives our values every day and every shift. He operates with a strong sense of commitment, embodied with integrity, respect, and pride. Captain Molnar strives to serve, and he serves this organization and county with excellence. For your actions, dedication, and professionalism, we thank you.
I truly am honored to be receiving this award. Thank each and every one of you in the department for giving me this honor. I truly love working here and with each and every one of you, and I want to give a special shout out to my crew. Love you guys.
Chief Parnell, thank you. The Officer of the Year award is awarded to a sworn member of Polk County Fire Rescue who performed at the highest level throughout the year. We now would like to recognize Battalion Chief Levi Burrell. Chief Burrell is a dedicated leader and mentor to our department, but he is also a humble family man with a high level of integrity and moral standards. He is dependable, highly organized, and an effective leader who always goes above and beyond. Battalion Chief Burrell represents the profession of firefighting and Polk County Fire Rescue in a positive light each and every day. For this action, dedication, and professionalism, we thank you.
I am honored, and I want to say thank you for being recognized to receive the Officer of the Year Award. Polk County Fire means a lot and have many more years here, and I just also want to tell everybody, do not be discouraged, just continue to do what's right. Thank you again.
Thank you, Chief Fredericks. The Chief's Award is awarded in recognition for continued dedication to the agency's mission, goals, and objectives. The recipient of this award is selected directly by the Fire Chief. Tonight we recognize two individuals. Our first recipient is Public Information Officer Chris Jonkier. An important aspect of the success of a fire department is the image that it projects to the public it serves, as well as many other stakeholders it has. A Public Information Officer has many duties, including maintaining a positive relationship within the aspects of the media, including news directors, assignment desk editors, reporters, and community affairs directors. PIO John Keir does these duties exceptionally well, but also does much more. Polk County Fire Rescue has extended its community reach by utilizing social media sites, all to the vision of PIO John Keir. Chris has also spearheaded many projects, including recruiting and cadet videos that have won national awards. Chris was also instrumental in producing Polk County Fire Rescue's first community report. For these and many other factors, I am pleased to award PIO Chris Jonkier with our 2020 Fire Chiefs Award. Chris, on behalf of Polk County Fire Rescue, thank you for your service and your dedication. For my second Chiefs Award tonight, I would like to recognize Captain Mark Bradshaw. Like the armed service personnel, public safety providers are faced with many challenges and risks. One of the issues faced is being able to effectively deal with the stressors of being first responders, as well as those that exist in daily life. It is estimated that 30% of our first responders develop behavioral health conditions, including but not limited to depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, as compared to 20% in the general population. Polk County Fire Rescue has committed to helping its personnel effectively deal with these challenges. At the very front of these efforts is Captain Mark Bradshaw. Captain Bradshaw has worked tirelessly and has used his personal resourcefulness and ingenuity to help our members and our organization deal effectively with our mental health challenges. I have witnessed Captain Bradshaw go the extra mile on several occasions to make sure someone gets the help they need. I feel that this is one of the most important issues the fire service currently faces. Because of his tireless work and personal commitment, I am honored to award my Fire Chiefs Award to Captain Bradshaw. On behalf of Polk County Fire Rescue, thank you for your dedication.
Our final award tonight is the Distinguished Achievement Award. This is awarded to a member who, in the course of their assignment, performs a specific duty, action, or assignment at a superior level that demonstrates exceptional professionalism, attention to duty, and outstanding contributions to the fire rescue profession in general. It is truly my honor and privilege to present this next award, the Distinguished Achievement Award to retired Deputy Chief Tony Krause. Tony began his career with Polk County in 1985 as a firefighter, much like the rest of us back then. In little time, most everyone, like me, realized how capable Tony was. Most of us at that time had very little formal training or education in the area of administration or clerical matters. Tony, however, stood out amongst his peers, me included. Very quickly, when a shift was faced with an important document to compose or a disciplinary write-up that needed to be just right, the call went out for wordy Tony. That's when the rest of us noticed that a certain deputy chief was producing documents that were impeccable and clearly above his ability. Tony has taken on every challenge dispensed to him. He has been the go-to for most every area where knowledgeable, hardworking, and a pragmatic leader was needed. I will remind everyone that the qualifications of this award are that it is presented to a member who, in the course of their assignment, performs a specific duty, action, or assignment at a superior level that demonstrates exceptional professionalism, attention to duty, and outstanding contributions to the fire rescue profession in general. I can think of no one more deserving of this award than my friend, Deputy Chief Tony Krause. For your actions, dedication, and professionalism over the years, we thank you.
This concludes our 2020 Awards and Recognition Ceremony. I would like to thank PGTV and the many people that were behind the scenes to bring this ceremony to you virtually. It has been a challenging year for us at Polk County Fire Rescue, but we have many people step above and beyond and accept the challenges that these days have brought us. I'd like to say to all the personnel of Fire Rescue is thank you for what you do, and as always, be safe.